Alright, today in Jen's kitchen, we're going to be cooking pancit, which is the highly coveted Filipino party food, which is rice noodles. It's kind of like our version of chow mein, but way better. These are your basic ingredients that you need. You can pretty much find all of this in your grocery store, except for the noodles probably. So I'll go through them one by one. You can make this a vegetarian dish. You don't have to add any meat to it. You can certainly do that. And we'll start with extra virgin olive oil. Obviously you're gonna need salt and pepper to taste. I use a little bit of it's a chicken flavored bouillon, like Knorr. You have this in any grocery store as well. Soy sauce. I prefer the Silver Swan brand. It's just, you can use regular soy sauce that you have at hand, but this is just a little bit more flavorful. You need fish sauce of any brand that you have at an Asian market. You even have it at your regular grocery store nowadays. And sesame oil. You'll probably use this for the next year. You don't need very much of the sesame oil. It's pretty strong, so just a tiny bit. And garlic, another onion, and I just used half of a very large jumbo onion. Lemons for flavoring, and then we have scallions to put on top of the noodles when we're done. I also bought a stir fry mix because it's easy to prep. You don't have to cut the cabbage yourself and the carrot. This is just here in South Florida. They have this brand Liasa, but you can buy it's just cabbage and carrot. This one also has snap peas in it and a little bit of celery, and which is perfect. Actually, it's exactly what you need. It's cut up perfectly in size for your veggies for your pancit, because it helps it'll cut your prep time like 40 minutes just cutting vegetables. I also got the pancit, they're golden Bihon noodles. It's cornstarch or rice stick noodles. That's what you need to find. I have seen these at grocery stores as well. If not, look for your local Asian Oriental market. And this will make a lot, just one package, and it's $2. Can't go wrong with that. We're doing shrimp today. We just bought a 4150 size peel and eat shrimp, already pretty much cooked, ready to go, because we're going to do a shrimp pancit today. But that's your basic pancit ingredients, and that's all you really need. And we're back. We're going to go ahead and get this pancit started up. We got a nice hot wok, a little bit of olive oil. Get a good amount in there. We're going to get some garlic. Make lots of garlic, because the garlic is delicious. Add your onions that are cubed. And we're going to start stirring. There we go. Just use one of these for now. Wok is really good because it distributes heat very, very well. You can add a little bit of fish sauce to taste, a tiny bit. It's like, there you go. So a couple of drops in there. It's like salt. Fish sauce smells like death, but it tastes delicious. If you've never had it before, it does smell funny, but I'm telling you, it's going to taste really good. So just put that in there. And I don't like it to cook all the way, because this is going to be going for a little bit. So as long as it's sufficiently clarified, it doesn't have to be cooked all the way. You can add your vegetables. I like to save, I only put a little bit, and then I save the other half for later, so it's a little bit more al dente. So you could put some of these veggies in now. We'll just continue to stir fry those veggies. You can add a little bit of soy sauce. with about a tablespoon for now of soy sauce. Alright, that's looking good in the neighborhood. As long as you need it, it'll pretty much plump up and expand. So leave it there till we're ready to use it. You can add that you're making. You don't have to boil these things. Everything's stir fried and pan fried. So, but that's pretty much what you have to do with the noodles. Oh.
You've lost your noodles.
I've lost my noodles. Forget marbles. I've lost my noodles. There we go. Just carefully. They don't have to be completely dry, obviously, because we're gonna take these noodles over here, and the key is putting it in slowly, a little bit at a time. Can't rush perfection around here. So you're just gonna add a little bit of noodles, grab just like a handful, because this will make a lot. So just do, there you go, about yay much. Add that in there, mix everything around. See how everything's coating those noodles? Very good. We're going to add another handful.
And don't be surprised as you cook if you end up with scavengers wandering around, wondering if anything's gonna fall down.
Cute scavengers, that Shayla. She is the toy Aussie Shepherd that patrols the neighborhood while we're cooking. But she knows if I cook this, I usually have roasted chicken, but we're doing shrimp today, so she's my roast chicken scavenger. She loves the roasted chicken. Just basically use everything, whatever you can. You can use tongs. I don't have tongs. I do have my tongs over here. I think I left them last time, but that's fine too. Spatulas work good. This is actually working much better. Just keep everything. See, now it's evenly coated. All the noodles are nice and coated. See, there's little white bits. You got to get that in there. Get some of that sauce in there. It's just, so far, it's just the soy sauce that we have in there and water and a little bit of fish sauce. So we'll have to add more soon. But the key is, see, you gotta get everything evenly coated. That's the secret to good pancit, is you gotta cook it in sections. You can't dump everything in your wok and expect everything to taste good. Slow go. Alrighty. We're gonna add a little bit more of that mixture. I'm gonna add a little bit of water in here in this little cup. Maybe a quarter cup of water. And then a little bit of soy sauce in there. Take your soy sauce water. It just adds color. This is what adds flavor to the pancit. I'm just going to make a bunch, but I won't use all of it. You just add a little bit more. Just get a ladle full. There you go. I'm just going to leave this right next to us because we're going to use that again. That's just adding. The key is you want to make sure your pancit stays moist. That's why you soak it really well. And if you don't, it'll break, and then you'll have broken noodles, and it's not good. So that's good so far. Nice and even. All right, we're moving along. You see? Probably at this point we could add a few more veggies as well. Do the other half of the vegetables. Oh wait, look, came with a teriyaki packet, but we don't need that because we're not using it. I wish everybody carried this Lyasa stir fry mix because that is just the perfect pancit mixture right here. So if you're in South Florida, you're gonna find that because that is a South Florida brand, but it's just basically cabbage and carrot and some snap peas and a little bit of celery, which is exactly what we use. I'm doing a little bit of our water and soy sauce mixture, ladling that puppy back in there. That was about a cup full.
Alternatively, if you can't find the stir-fry mix, coleslaw mix works really well for shredded cabbage, and then just about every supermarket carries matchstick carrots.
Yes. It's just your preference and how big or how little you want to cut your veggies, but this is actually a good cut. Stir-fry cut is perfect for pancit. It just makes it look more colorful. It's also aesthetically more pleasing with the larger cuts, you know? And it's one way to get people to eat veggies who don't like to eat veggies. Keep adding more noodles. We got a lot more noodles in here. I mean, that little $2, you know, $2 thing of noodles is gonna make food for a lot of people. There you go.
You continue to add that half soy sauce, half water mixture until it's all brown. Okay. And while she was doing that, I mixed up about 4 eggs. Beat 4 eggs in a little bowl. We're gonna fry those up in just a second.
Yeah.
And she was over here just cutting up some green onions. The green onions are gonna go on top. It's a garnish at the end.
I also went ahead and scrambled some eggs. Just make sure it's flat and then slice it up into little slices. This is gonna be your garnish on top of your pancit. So just slice it up nicely. Yes, my hands are clean. I washed them 6 times. But that's what you do. Just slice up the egg. And that's gonna go on top of our last thing you do is garnish. So take a peek at this beautiful creation of deliciousness. I just saved the little extra scallions for, you know, the next couple of eatings, but that's the finished product. You have a beautiful pancit, enough to serve a lot of people. So there you go. That's how you make my super secret pancit recipe. I hope you enjoy it. Mabuhay. I also have a few lemon wedges. You can cut a few pieces of lemon to sprinkle on top, and you just squirt it on top like so. It adds a little something something. It's also like to cut the saltiness if it's too salty for you, but I don't make my pancit too salty. But there you go. Adds a little extra something to it, a little acidity to cut the salt, and it's perfect.